My name's Chris here, and I'm giving a review for classic firearms for another one of my Sks I purchased a while back here for it. This video is in response to a purchase I made, like I said before, a while back for another purchase. What happened was Classic Firearms shipped me an Sks that was in not great shape, I should say. And I had to ship it back to them, and they had to exchange the one I shipped back for this one right here. And this one is in a lot better shape as opposed to the one I got originally from them. So this is a video regarding I'm going to call a return and exchange. So let me just make that perfectly clear before I start right now. The one I got before this one, it was in pretty bad shape. The firing pin and the bolt was all screwed up inside it, and I could not clean it out properly. And the barrel down by the chamber down, it was screwed up. It had black spots, like a blue, brown or black spots, something like that down inside there. And I could not get that stuff either, so I sent my other gun back to Classic Firearms for about $45–50 bucks, and they shipped me out on this one right here for the exchange for it. And this one seems to be in a lot better shape overall. I'd say it's in overall good to fair condition, so I'm not going to lie about that. So I'll give you a review of this one right here. This one is the early 1956 Soviet one. It basically was an exchange for the one I got previous to this one. You can tell the earlier ones because, the rest of the early Soviet ones, because they had the sling right here on the side as opposed to on the bottom of the stock. So you got those two locations right there are different. And this one has all matching numbers everywhere. Let me move this thing over a bit for you. This thing has all matching numbers everywhere on the matching bolt carrier, the receiver. Even the stock has the matching numbers. I basically tried to show that on here, but it's not letting me do it because it's extremely fine on there for that. A couple things I had to do this gun here. The firing pin didn't want to function properly as well too, so I took it out and I put a new updated Murray's firing pin in here, their 2014 version. Let me take this thing apart and show you that right now. I'll make a video about the firing pins later on when I get some time to do that as well. Let me take this thing out here and show you guys. The original firing pin was in pretty bad shape, so I just took it out of there. And the retaining pin was an absolute bitch to get out of here. This is the bolt. The bolt's clean. The bolt face had a little bit of rust on the front on the extractor, but I cleaned all that up. So right now I have the improved Murray's firing pin in this one right now, the 2014 version. So I give that 2 thumbs up for Murray's, because the other ones, the original ones he had a few years back, were absolute junk in my opinion, because they were not functioning properly, even though it was a very good design. And you see here, push it back and forth, and your firing pin's protrusion should be just slightly sticking out of the firing pin hole. It should not be going too excessive into the primer. So everything matches on here. The bolt matches, the bolt carrier matches, the receiver cover the dust cover matches. Everything matches on here. So I definitely ordered it for the matching numbers plus the overall cosmetics in this gun too, because I don't want a gun that's all beat up, beat the hell. So let me slide it back in here for you guys. Everything matches. The dust, the magazine well too. Close that back up now. There, get it up in there. There we go. Yeah, as I said before, the bolt carrier, bolt matches, the receiver matches, the back dust cover matches, the stock even matches, the trigger group matches, and the mag well matches, as well as the gas tube assembly. It's electrical pencil, but they really don't stamp those things on there for that as well too. The barrel is in I'd say 110%. The barrel is near perfect in shape. The barrel actually looks better than some of my AKs out there, new production AKs. So the barrel is definitely in 100% shape. It shoots good. It's accurate out there. I took it at my range. I was shooting about 2 or 3 inch groups at about a 50-yard target I had up there. So it was definitely good for that. Didn't have to make too many adjustments for the windage or the elevation or for that. They don't include slings where they also, because I got to get a new sling, I got an ammo pouch, and then they do not include mag or what do you call it, clean kits in your back, your butt pad as well too. So I recommend getting those. Just get your sling, get a clean kit to stick in the backpack here, and get an ammo pouch you can put on your holder here for your sling as well too. The other thing is the cleaning rod in this one right here, it's really effed up on the front end. It won't even situate into the top part right here. It's like ground up on the top right here. It's really in a bad shape. And I had to order another cleaning rod off of eBay for that as well too. So that's not really anything to really worry about, but it's something to mention right there for that anyway. Let me flip it around and give you another picture of the stock on the other side. There you go. There's another picture right there for that on the other side. As I said, this is an early Soviet one. It has the I lettering plus the 4 digits after that. It starts with I, then it's like 4. I'm not going to go mention everything on there about that, but you get the gist for that. And it's still an overall, I'd say overall fair condition, because Classic Firearms do market these things as fair condition battlefield pickups and stuff like that. So it is in fair, let's say fair condition, right? I'd say about maybe 70%, 70-75, but I give it 3.5 stars out of 5. Classic Firearms did good by me. They took my other gun that I had problems with back, even though I had to pay $50 for shipping and handling back to them, and they sent me a replacement, which was this one here for that one. This one does have, I almost forgot to mention, it has some rust pitting up on front of the front gas, or I should say the rear trunnion right here, where your latch for your gas piston functions right here, and also has some rust right on top of the gas piston itself right up here. And overall the bluing is I'd say about 60-70% for bluing overall. Other than that, it's still in shootable shape. And I see a lot of people making reviews about putting reviews on Classic Firearms website even before they take it apart, clean it out, and test it. The only time I make videos and reviews is after I take it apart, clean it out, inspect it and test it and put it back together and take out my range, because it's like almost pointless making a review whenever you get a gun like this, because you have no idea if it's going to function properly after you do all that cleaning. So it's a good idea to make a video after you've thoroughly cleaned it and tested anything else before you make a review. So I don't know why people do that anyway on the website, but that's my personal opinion. Anytime you buy a gun, you should always give it a good overall inspection, make sure everything looks okay, everything functions okay, there's nothing missing, anything damaged on there or anything out of whack. Let me see, what else I gotta say here. It's factory 26, as I said before, it's 1956 model. Let me see what else we had to do here. I think that was everything. I did have to clean up the bolt carrier under, but there was some rust on the front end of that one as well too. Plus, as I said before, the bolt itself had some rust on it too. So those are only a couple spots, and the other spots were up on the gas tube up in the front up here, and back on the block back here for this as well too. But overall, I'm satisfied with the purchase, and Classic Firearms did good by me for taking back the damaging operative gun rather than it turning into a $3 and $4 paperweight. This gun, as I said before, I purchased the added cosmetics and the matching serial number, and I got the matching serial numbers. The only thing is that the cosmetics may be probably about the same as the other guns I see on the website without that option for that. So this gun is not a safe queen by any stretch of the imagination. It is a shooter, and I basically use it for my planking, home defense, self-defense, stuff like that, because it's still in good shape. And as I said before, I give it 3 stars or 3.5 out of 5, because I am a perfectionist and I do like my guns being excellent to great shape. So I definitely rate Classic Firearms as a good dealer for these ones right now, and they do give you the option to pick a better one out of the ones they do have for the additional charge which is a good idea because it's almost a crapshoot. You don't know what you're going to purchase, so that you don't know what you're going to get until you actually purchase it from them. So that's always a good idea to opt for the hand picking selection and the matching serial numbers as well too for the overall condition of the rifle. So that's basically my review of the Chinese early SKS Sino-Soviet type that I have here, and as I get 2 thumbs up for it, and I should be able to purchase more either firearms or parts for firearms in the future. So if anybody has any questions or comments, you can simply leave me a message here on my page, and I might be able to answer them as quickly as possible when I get the time to do that. So I'll see you guys. Thanks.